Hey guys, it's Disney Ever After 21 and welcome back to another video, and today I will be reviewing C.A Cupid from Ever After High. So as usual, let's take a look at her packaging first while she is still in her box. So obviously the color scheme of her box and herself is pink, but she doesn't have the hot pink-ish color like Briar. She has more of a softer pink, like a baby pink or a cotton candy pink, which is a really cute pink. And she is the Ever After Rebel. And for her charm, it's a little pink heart with a dangling pearl and a gold bow and arrow. And on the top it says C.A Cupid. And let's just skim through her first. And her slogan is "Love's a happily ever after." And there's the Ever After High logo. And for her box art, there's a huge pink heart. And here it's a heart that is listening to music with headphones, which is pretty cute. And here is the side. So there's a seal of the rebels. There's a portrait of her. And then it says C.A Cupid, daughter of Eros, the logo. And this is the back. So here we have a synopsis of Cupid, her full body portrait, and then her Q&A session, and then her best friend tills the NR, Apple White, Raven Queen, and everyone in between with an open heart, pretty much like Maddie. And for the promo, there's Apple White, Blondie Locks, Ashlyn, and Hunter. Right, so for the packaging of Cupid, I noticed that she has a different material for the back. You can see that her back's cardboard is a very glossy, good looking cardboard, while the other ones have normal cardboard. I'll do a comparison in a while. And then for the bottom, you can't really see, but there's a picture of an instruction that her hands come off. For the other ones, it's not there, and the instruction is mainly inside with the leaflet, so that's a little difference. I will grab Raven's box right now to do a comparison. See, they have the normal cardboard type, and she has the glossy type. So far, from the dolls that I've bought so far, she is the only one that has this kind of packaging. So I don't know why. And another thing is that it says she is made in China, while the rest of the dolls are made in Indonesia. So it's not important, but good to know. Alright, so that's it for the outside of a box, and now I will debox her to get a better look. So Cupid is finally out of the box, and if you want to know how to debox an Ever After High doll, you can click somewhere on the screen, I suppose. I did a little tutorial video, so if you're a newbie like me, you can go check that out. So the first thing I noticed as soon as I took her out is that she has much more better, flexible, and smoother articulation than the first 4 dolls that I deboxed. They kind of have like a little stiff articulation, especially in the hands, but for Cupid, she seems to move really, really well, so that's a good thing, I guess. As long as it's not too loose, it should be fine. So right now, Cupid, I say she has the best articulation so far. Okay, and another thing I noticed is that it's really hard to put her on her stand with her wearing her wings at the same time, because the stand at the back keep on knocking the wings. So the best way that I found to put her on her stand and then have her wear her wing is that you push down her handle as far as you can go down. This is as far as it will go, and then you put her in her legs instead. It's not as secure as holding her in her waist, but it's the best way that I have found to keep her on her stand at the same time to let her wear her wings. So let's take a look at her accessories first. So she comes with her black brush. It's a plain black brush with the Ever After logo shaped like a he and her story bookmark. So it's a really cute colored pink, and for her charm, it's a little pink heart with a dangling pearl and a gold bow and arrow. So yeah, that's right. So it says C.A Cupid, cross my heart. So yeah, so I just googled just now because I wanted to know what CA stands for, and according to the Ever After High Wiki, it says it stands for, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correct, but I think it says supposed to be Curliclo Argentine Cupid. So if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please let me know, although I know I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's good to know. And for her stand, she has a standard black base, and then at the back it's clear, which I really like because it makes it almost invisible and it gives the illusion that the doll is just standing by herself. Alright, so let's get down to Cupid herself. So first of all, on her head, she has a gold headband and has some floral details and accents on it. And then she have this pink heart-shaped hoop. I think it's made to look like braided hair, just like her Monster High counterpart. And then it has a pink arrow going through it. Alright, and then for her earrings, she has just normal plain heart-shaped black earrings. And then for her wings is attached from her back like this. So this part is made to look like her necklace. It looks like a coiled gold arrow. And it comes off like this. And for her wings, this part is gold and white, while the back is just plain white. And the detail is really great. So I'm gonna keep the arrow her wings one side. And then for her belt, it has a gold, one of those Greek leaves. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's olive leaves, but I forgot. So it's there, and then at the back, it's just made to look like black ropes falling down. And the rope seems to only have on one side, and they don't have it on the other side. And the belt come loose here, right here. And then moving on to her quiver, she has a gold quiver with a black handle and a pink heart. And it has the same floral design that we see on her headband. And then the arrows are just molded and you can't take it off, but I actually prefer this way because if they were going to give her real arrows, they're just going to put one or two and it'll make the quiver really empty, so I prefer this way much better. And then moving on to her bracelet, she has, again, one of those Greek mythology, Greek leaves. I think olive leaves, but I'm not really sure. But it looks like this. It's all coiled around her hand. And for this side, she has a black ring that's made to look like, again, a coiled arrow. It's black and it's really hard to see, but it's just an arrow coiled around her finger. And then finally, her bow. I just left it attached on her in her hand because I don't want to lose it, and she looks already great posing like that. So it's gold, and she has an arrow attached to it with a heart-shaped tip, and at the bottom it has a pink little fluffy tassel. And then for the bow itself, I think it's mainly made to look like feathers and leaves, but it's really detailed. And there's another handle for you to put her other hand. And then for her shoes, it's really cool. So her shoe is made up of gold and pink. And then for her heel, it looks like the end of an arrow. And the heart on this side is pink. The heart on this side is not. And then for this part, it looks like it has one of those floral designs that we see on her quiver and her headband. And for this heel part, it's much more like leaves. And then she has a pair of wings on top. It's the same with the other shoe. I think she has really cool shoes. It kind of reminds me of the Hermes god. And then she is wearing black fishnets that goes all the way to her thighs. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show you skirt. Okay, now finally moving on to her dress. So first of all, her top is pink and has a plunging neckline and it's sleeveless. And then it has this gold fishnets on top. And then on her shoulder, she has this pink little shiny pads here, which is cute. And for her skirt, she still has this little piece of fishnets here, but the main skirt is pink with clouds and pink arrows going all over it. The pink arrows are shiny, so it's like stickers on it, but it looks really good. And then at the end, she has some black lace details. And then her outfit is one piece together, but on the back it doesn't have any fishnets. But for her outfit, I'm really glad they put the fishnets on top because they could have just made a pink top and spray some glitter, but Instead, Mattel went all the way and put 2 layers, so that is really cool. And finally, her makeup and her hair. So for her face, she has green eyes and her pupils are heart-shaped. And then for eye makeup, she has a purplish eyeliner and pink eyeshadow. And for her lips, she has pale pink lipstick for the majority of her lips, and for the little heart-shaped pouting area, she has darker pink, which is really cute. And then for her hair, finally, hair is the best part of every doll. Here, for her bangs, it's gelled and it's pink. Her hair color is hot pink and a lighter pink all mixed together. And the way it's styled is that it's one part is pulled back and tied here, and the other part is just swept back and put the headband in there. But for hair wise, at the back it's really messy, like most Ever After High dolls so far. All my dolls have messy hair. So you're just gonna use the brush that they come with and brush it carefully to even it out. But for me, I think I'll be boil washing her hair and recurling it, because I want to make it look more like herself in this series. But overall, her hair is really soft and bouncy, and if you don't want to be bothered by it, you can just leave it like this and she still looks fine either way. So now let's compare the doll to her original concept art. So I just noticed that she is completely 100% accurate to her art and her cartoon counterpart, which is really cool because other dolls seems to have 1 or 2 minor details wrong with them, but yeah, she is pretty much accurate. Although I noticed that her eyes in the portrait are a little bit bluer, but that's alright. Her eyes kind of seem to be a bluish green too here, but yeah. But otherwise she is completely accurate and I really love her. So I guess that's it on my review of the C.A Cupid doll from Ever After High. If you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram at DisneyBoy21, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye bye!